going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to your first time here. A couple of days ago, I opened up a huge can of worms. I poked a hornet's nest, or whatever the saying goes. When I posted the video to my channel here, you can't eat gold and silver. And that's what people say a lot. Anytime anybody mentions, stockpiling gold and silver, people say you can't eat gold and silver. And I made that video to kind of counter that argument with some facts and some logic. And oh man, here came the hate, here came the emails, the comments, the Bible verses and everything else telling me how gold and silver wasn't going to be useful whatsoever at all, period. How people's going to be throwing their gold and silver onto the streets. It's going to be so worthless. How I was giving bad advice. How I was going to get people killed because I told them to stockpile, gold and silver. I didn't say to only stockpile gold and silver. I didn't say to spend all your prepping resources on gold and silver. I said have some gold and silver put back, especially silver. Gold is good to preserve your wealth. Silver is better, in my opinion, to use for barter after an economic collapse or some other type of HSTF type of event. I didn't say to stockpile pounds and pounds and pounds of that. Most of us can't afford that. I know I can't. I said to make it part of your preps, not to be on the end of your preps. That donkey. Anyway, I didn't say to make precious metals all of your preps or even a large portion of your preps. I said add some for those times you need to barter for things you have forgot to stockpile, that you ran out of, or that you just simply can't get at the current moment. That's what precious metals are good for. And I didn't expect to get so much hate for suggesting that. Now, I make these videos to try to help people, try to give people good advice to prepare for what's coming. But unfortunately, some people, no matter how much I try, no matter what I say, no matter how much logic that I put forth, so much history I put forth, they still won't take my advice, and they actually get hostile. I mean, if you don't want to stockpile any precious metals, then don't. There's no need, though, in attacking me through email and through comments and things like that. It's not productive. Do what you want to do. As the saying goes, you do you, boo. Whatever you want to do, how you feel. If you don't want to stockpile precious metals, then don't. But I think it's a good idea to put back, at least some precious metals, especially silver, if you're prepping for economic collapse. It should be a balance, and I think the balance should be more towards your preps. I've always said that. I've always said to get your preps in order first, get your food storage in order first, your water filters, your firearms, ammunition, spare magazines, spare parts, cleaning supplies, your garden areas put in, pay off debts, everything first before you worry about, a lot of precious metals. But I still think you should put 10%. This is a financial advice, this is prepping advice, which I'm very qualified to give. Put back 10% precious metals out of what you spend for your preps. So if you have $1,000 to spend, on your prepping supplies, you put back $100, 10% of that $1,000 to buy precious metals with, and keep doing that. If you have, $5,000, $10,000, whatever you spend on prepping, put back 10% of that for precious metals. Say if you go buy, an AR-15, and you spend it's going to be $900 for the AR-15, then put another $100 in for some precious metals. You're not going to stockpile, pounds and pounds of precious metals by doing this, but you'll have some. You end up with maybe a few $1,000s worth of silver that you can use for barter and trade. An economic collapse does happen. It's happening now, and you see precious metal prices going up. Well, actually, the precious metals prices aren't actually going up. It's actually that the dollar is losing value, and that's one of the reasons you stockpile, precious metals, especially gold, to preserve your wealth in that case, because it retains its value. Your dollars are losing value, or the precious metals are pretty much staying the same, but it looks like they're going up more because of the dollar being because the dollar's crashing and being worth less and less. I'm trying to put this in very simple terms because a lot of people get completely confused about this. I don't want any more confusion about this topic. But I also got, the people throwing the Bible verses out that the Bible says that people will be throwing their gold and silver onto the streets. And, it does say that. However, that is at the end of the time, right before the Lord comes back. How many disasters have we had? How many wars have we had in history? How many currencies have collapsed? A lot. And think about that for a second, just how many. How many times have people taken their gold and silver and threw it out in the street? How many? Name one. None. Never has happened yet. It may sometime in the future, right before the Lord comes back, but so far it hasn't happened yet. People want to use that Bible verse as a reason not to stockpile any gold and silver. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to, do it. If you don't, don't. All I can give is prepping advice based on logic, based on what I've read in history, my study of currency collapses in other countries. If you take and you could ask anyone who is living in now or lived through an economic collapse, if you ask them, would they like to have some silver and some gold on hand before and during that collapse? What answer would you think you would get? They would say yes, a resounding yes. They would all say, yes, I wish I had gold and silver put back. Also food storage and other supplies put back, but also some gold and silver. Like I said, you do you, boo. If you want to, do it. If you don't, don't. Totally up to you. All I can give is not financial advice. All I can give is prepping advice. It's early in the morning right now. It's about 9 o'clock, and I've had a headache all morning trying to get situated because this weather has been from the 80s to the 40s at night, and it's got my sinuses and my head all messed up and wake up with a headache in the mornings. So I'm trying to fight that right now too. So I kind of look over and my eyes are probably all red and bloodshot from fighting this headache all morning. I hear a helicopter coming through now. These gnats are already out this morning. It's kind of cold right now this morning. It's probably 55 degrees right now, and these gnats are already out. I don't know why, but for some reason, these gnats just love me. I can go out during the summertime anytime. They just swarm my face for some reason. I just love this for some reason. I don't know why. I can look in the mirror and I'm quite ugly, but apparently gnats thinks I'm beautiful or something. I don't know. I'm rambling on this morning because, like I said, headache, not much sleep. But anyway, I'm not trying to be professional in this video. I'm just being me in this video. Just trying to talk about what I consider an important topic, and one that people want to kill me because I talked about it, it seems. Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it 2 thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a comment below. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do that. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. I'm out here, and I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.